After 2 years, Adin Ross has finally been unbanned on Twitch, and this isn't going to be a long video as there's not really much to talk about, but I just wanted to make a video about it as I feel like it's something that has been a long time coming. And if you don't know what Adin Ross got banned for, 2 years ago, back in early 2023, he got banned for hateful conduct under the TOS of Twitch, and supposedly it was because he showed his unmoderated chat on Twitch, because I think at that point he was moving on to Kick and he was like multi-streaming, and then he did, you know, show his chat onto Twitch, and a lot of it was unmoderated. It said certain things within the chat that ended up getting him banned. Now, I definitely think that maybe it did deserve a ban. Yes, he could have deserved like, you know, a 2-week ban or whatever it may be, but do I think that he deserved a permaban over this? No, I never thought that Adin Ross deserved to be permanently banned off of the platform because of this so-called hateful conduct, especially when we get a lot of people on the platform itself that get banned so many times over so many different things, and they are still allowed to be, you know, they're still allowed to stream on the platform, especially because they're buddies with the people at Twitch. So a lot of the times, you know, when he got permabanned, I always thought that it was bullcrap. And now that he has been unbanned and that he got permabanned, you know, a couple years ago, I think he's done his time. I mean, 2 years to be unbanned on the platform. I mean, if you know anything about Adin Ross, or if you've seen clips over him over the last like couple years, I definitely think that he's grown as a person since 2 years ago. So I think that him getting unbanned now is 100% righteous. I definitely think that he's done his time and he 100% deserves to be unbanned. But there are some people that disagree with this, which is why I wanted to make a video about it, and I just think that it's completely stupid. And one of the people is Hassan, and he had a little bit to say about Adin Ross getting banned on the platform.
Do you not think this was going to happen? You act like there isn't a rightward shift. No, I see that. No, I do see that. Look, people will say, Hassan, you're biased, Hassan, you're woke, Hassan, you're gay, whatever the fuck, okay? I just don't want other content creators to get fucking destroyed by this kind of toxic behavior, okay? That's it. Like, even beyond the Adolf Hitler associations, okay? I think outside of like being woke, there's an environment of toxicity associated with these guys that are like serial harassers, serial doxers, incredibly toxic. And it completely rips apart the remaining semblance of community that Twitch has had as opposed to other platforms like YouTube. The Adin Ross community was huge, but has also changed as people like the FaZe Boys have grown, as they all came from the same community, but they have different viewers and stances now. It's whether Adin wants to entertain a Jason viewer or just edgy bullshit. Yeah, that's what I worry about, though, because it's so alluring to be edgy, because it's like the most like bottom of the barrel content. It's so hacky. You have two directions that you can go in. You can be a positive force and try not to be like as racist as you once were, or you can just be unshackled and unrestricted and be as fucking racist as possible.
I think that Hassan is reaching here. I think that he's 100% reaching, and he's also being slightly hypocritical with his words. And when I say that he's reaching, is that it's not like Adin Ross is the one person on the platform who he controls all toxicity on the platform. Every piece of toxicity on the platform is filtered into Adin Ross. No, that's not how it is. Yes, his audience has known to be toxic in the past. We can all admit that. But the man's changed over the last couple of years. He still doesn't deserve to be permabanned off the platform, especially if going forward, I definitely think that he's going to, you know, make sure that his chat, that he has some moderators in his chat who keeps things to a certain level, and that he would be on thin ice, and Twitch would tell him, hey, just make sure that your chat's moderated and everything will be fine. And then I also think that Hassan is a little bit hypocritical because he has extremely toxic people in his audience as well. Like, whenever I've gone ahead and I make a video about Hassan and I criticize anything that he says, or I go against anything that he says, I have heaps of people harassing me in my comments as a small content creator. So the fact that he comes across and says this is extremely hypocritical. And then XQC also makes a great point as well of the fact that Hassan's like blowing this up to make it out like it's like people are gonna lose their livelihoods over this one person coming back onto Twitch.
Recently,
people get banned for the most outrageous shit over and over and over again, never get permitted. Okay, Adin gets permitted, Adin gets unbanned, and for 2 years everybody was like, dude, what if this happens? What if that? This would, this could, this would, this will, this could, this can, this could, right? And now that that's getting bad, it's, oh my god, dude, would this could happen? Bro, you're starting to sound like fucking schizos. People are starting to sound like actual fucking schizos. It's insane, bro. I hate this like big wall of smoke, cloud of smoke. Everybody's trying to cook. That, dude, people are gonna fucking die. People are going to, dude. If the guy gets unbanned, like people will die. People are going to die. Like literally, dude. Like, dude, relax. Holy shit. Like, let it play out. See what happens.
And XQC's right with that. It's like, these people aren't dying over this. People, like, yes, they're obviously, harassment happens all the time. I'm not saying that it's good. No, it's terrible. It's bad that people get harassed. But that's why you ban people, you mute people, you do whatever you can to make sure that those people are silenced within your chat. And it's like he thinks that the worst things ever. It's oh my god, it's the Holocaust 2.0. Holy shit, it's bad, it's terrible. Jesus, like, and then, like, comparing it to fucking Mr. Mustache Man. When Adin Ross is Jewish, it's just like, bro, like, stop reaching for this, man. He's done his time. He's gonna be back on the platform. He's definitely reformed, and that's one thing as well. Is that, like, we should be pushing for people to do that, can do better. We should be like, hey, this guy's changed. He deserves a second chance. I think that Hassan should say that. I think that he should have gone along the lines and been like, hey, yes, Adin Ross did deserve to be banned a couple years ago, but I see that he's changed, and I hope that he brings that positivity and that change back to the platform, and that he does better, because everyone deserves a second chance. And I hope that his community isn't as toxic as it was in previous times, and if it is, I hope that Adin Ross has become mature enough to, like, weed those people out that are extremely toxic and make sure that they don't spread into other communities. That is the way that you should word it. Not just say this guy doesn't deserve to be here when you have toxic people in your community as well, and you're reaching to make it out like that people are gonna fucking die over just this one person getting banned. There are so many other communities on Twitch as well, not just Hassan's, that have extremely toxic communities. Whenever you say anything bad against them or their political views or whatever it may be, of the things that the way that they see things and the way that they defend the person that they watch. There are more than just Adin Ross's toxicity community. There are so many other communities out there that are extremely toxic as well. And this one person coming back to Twitch isn't going to all of a sudden bring all the hate back to Twitch. No, it's not going to. I think Adin Ross has done his time, and he deserves to be unbanned now, and I hope that going forward, he's a changed person, because from what I've seen and the way that he's acted over the last, like, year, I'd say, especially ever since he did get banned, he started to improve as a person, and he deserves a second chance. And you know what? I'll look forward to him being able to make content with AMP and also the FaZe boys once again. But I would definitely like to hear what you guys think about all this down below. Do you think that Adin Ross has done his time and he deserves to be unbanned? Or do you actually think that he still deserves to be banned? Let me know about your opinions down below. That's going to be it from me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.